introduce myself. It's better to.
Yeah, please introduce yourself and let me know how are you? How are you doing?
I'm pretty well and I'm very enthusiastic. I never thought like I one day I connect with you. I'm so quite energy and so quite happy, I would say.
I'm happy as well. I'm glad as well. Uh, I think you had been sending the message from last couple of days, so I was not busy. I told you where we can do on Sunday. So today is Sunday. I'm free. So yeah, I think our conversation is going to be very pleasurable. We are gonna enjoy it. So thank you very much. And always when I meet the people who have been knowing me or like they have been motivated by my videos, and I feel glad. Thank you very much. So please
Your
introduce.
video is quite viral, like one man she's from USA. So I just saw your video, like 4.4 million. Oh my God, quite amazing.
Yeah, it is the viral video, and there
Yeah.
are many videos which are viral. I mean, 9K, 900K, around 1 million views. But that video is a special one which has 4 point around now 4.5 is going to finish in some days. So yeah, 4.5 million views.
Okay. So, sir, I am Jimmy and I am speaking to you and speaking to you and connecting to you, Kolkata, in the state of West Bengal. If I talk about my study, I have completed my class 10. By profession, earlier I was work in a barber, but nowadays I work as a hairstylist. So I am a hairstylist. I joined a company which name is the Urban Company. So I work over there. And by if I talk about my hobbies, so I would like to play cricket, football. Football is very crazy popular over here. So football mostly most of the time I play football over here. And as well as my free time, I like listening music, normal conversation like your video, sometime Ramsar video. So that is my hobbies going on.
Wow, great, Jimmy. Great to know that. So you live in Kolkata. Where do you live in Kolkata?
Yes, I live in North Kolkata. It's quite near from Damdam Airport, like 5 to 6 kilometers around
Which airport?
Damdam Airport.
Oh, Damdam.
Actually, I live in Sambazar area. It's quite popular for long decades, but the airport is quite near for my home, like 5 to 6 kilometers around.
So you are local. You are local
Yeah,
from.
I'm local. I can say. Yeah, I am local. I can say.
Oh, got it.
I
I have.
can speak Bengali very well, and I speak Hindi as well very well. I can speak.
Okay, so I can see you are polyglot because most of the
Yeah.
people in Bengal, no, there are so many people who know how to speak Hindi very well, but
Yeah.
still, I think they have problems while they speak Hindi.
Yes.
They know
Yes.
Bengali very well because I have been to Bengal many often, and I have spent lots of time in Bengal, and it is one of my favorite area. Whenever I want to, go on vacations, I love to travel Bengal. There are a few reasons behind it because it is not too far from Bihar, so just 10 hours journey from here, and less hectic and beautiful place. So I have explored many parts of Bengal. Yeah. So you told me you are hair stylist, like, right? So you work in the company. Tell
Hmm.
me about English. What motivates you to learn English? What inspire you to learn English? Or is it required
Actually,
at your job?
it's a very long, like time ago, like once upon time, I'm very curious about this language, and I also watch your video mostly. You once upon time you was talk to lot of foreigner. So I motivate a lot, and I never ever, you know, thought that I will connect with you one day. So I motivate a video your Asatosh sir, sometime Ram sir. So that is the reason I came here, and actually it's a very sweet language, I would say, like where you can connect very easily. Mostly, if you know this language, it's a very easy way to connect the people. Like suppose I am from West Bengal, and if I want to talk like southern part of India, because I don't know the Tamil and Telugu, so English is a very easy way where open the way, or where you can connect easily, as well as you can also connect with the people of foreigner or Chinese or Japanese people. It's quite easy when you uh, good at in English, I would say. So my
Wow.
journey, actually, I have been in this app like 20 to 25 days. And before these apps, I used to talk like AC Fluency and Open Talk, but those apps was not good. Sometimes it's quite network issue, and sometimes like the people who are not quite, I would say, get jokes, they waste out my time. So I thought instead of audio call, why I shouldn't shifted my video call. So one of my friends suggest me, if you really want to improve, or if you really want to polish your communication, you should shift it in a Skype app where you can talk one-on-one video call. You can build your confidence. You can break your you can block your hesitation. You can block your fear. So that is the reason I came here. So the whole journey, I would say the 3 months, and I would say, yeah, I improve a lot. I practicing every day. I am talking to every co-learner when I was free.
Wow. Awesome. Yes, I also think Skype is very good application for the learners. I have been using it since 2020, so it has been a great amount of time. Yeah, sometimes technical issues also kind of, I have to face here at a Skype, but after all, it is one of the best app or application for practice and for, making your own community with the learners. So it has been a great experience using a Skype, except that technical glitches. I think in every platform technical glitches happens, but on a Skype, more often it happens. That's the only annoying thing. After all, this is one of the best applications used so far, free applications, right?
Yes. So I have one question, sir. Like I saw your journey. You have been this platform within 4 to around 4 years, or before COVID or around COVID. Okay.
Around
And
COVID.
nowadays, yeah, and nowadays I observing most of the people like me, or there are people who want to improve their communication, and their content, it is quite normal conversation. So what is your opinion, and what is your perspective, like how to, because sometimes one time it's okay, one time and second time it's good, but the third time or fourth time when your audience or my audience will watch that my video, so they get bored. So, and it's happened, regular. Most of the people upload their channel in normal video. So how to give the idea, as you are a very experienced guys?
I think, when we talk normally with people, then it becomes boring conversation, to be honest. Like every day, every single day, we talk about the same stuff. Like, what is your name? Where do you live? Introduce yourself. What do you do? So, yeah, it becomes repetitive somehow. But still, sometimes we understand like people share their different experiences, and with those experiences people can learn lessons like how to improve in English, because for everybody journey is not same. Like you have been in different situation, you have been learning English, trying different methods or different ways. Like you told me you are working professional and you have done your metric, right? Kind of you have cleared your 10th board, and since then you have been working. So it is also interesting thing that how did you learn English, because there are some person or some people who wants to learn English just sick of their job, or kind of they have been trying to learn English since their school days. They have been given all sort of environment and convenience by their family to learn this language, but still they couldn't do it. But you are one who has been working and you have been learning this English in backside, and you are still able to communicate. So, like, these things motivates people. So that's why people are watching these videos. And sometimes also I have seen few of the good list speakers come to different channels and they suggest the idea. They sometimes give the key how to speak in English. So these things are helpful. But after all, yes, when we talk the same single stuff every single day, then it becomes boring. And I feel like sometimes, yeah, there is a opportunity of growth in this. What can I say in the language of YouTube? What we say when we were working on certain keywords, like so in niche. So in this niche, there is a great opportunity, but still we need to renovate something new, which can attract more viewers and which can give benefits to more learners. Many often I feel, yeah, it is repetitive.
Yes. And like my journey, it is quite difficult. Like as a boy who from a different platform and know this language, speak the co-learner, it is quite difficult. And mostly the 3 months, it is quite difficult. Actually, I was very good in English in childhood. Okay, but there's no any way. Like nowadays, the things are day by day change. Lot of a platform has opened like Skype app or some due to social media we can connect with you and any co-learner. So those was the time. There's no any way where I can enhance my communication or where I share my experience. Mostly the speaking of this language. So that is the reason. Those was the time I'm facing the problem. But the day by day, the time has been changed. So it is quite good. And as already I say that I'm a barber. Once upon a time, I work in a salon, and I shifted to myself very hard work. And nowadays, and now I'm a hairstylist. I cut hair of both like gents and ladies also. So it is quite difficult. There's no any guideline. There is no person who counseling me which way is good for you and which way is suitable for you. And already I have told you like I completed my class 10, so there is no any guideline. But gradually, I'm luckily, I would say, I just whatever I learn, it's credit for myself, I would say.
Wow, great. Always, self learners do a great job. Like, it's not that always somebody who has got the environment or got the opportunity can speak in English. It's always about the individuals, like how much you have that passion, zeal, enthusiasm. Adversities shape up the career of the individuals sometimes. And always, if you look at the people who has done something significant in their life, then they had been in adversity sometimes, and adversities has shaped up in such a way, like they got the strength to go ahead, they got that idea. So that's what happens, I think, in life. So I think that it doesn't matter that we got the circumstances or not, but that passion, that zeal, that enthusiasm, that eager to be better at life always motivates us to do something better, right?
And you know what? The one thing I add you like I didn't feel bad like when I represent myself like I'm a barber once upon a time and I shifted to myself in a like women here studies. So most of the people who represent themselves he feel uncomfortable to represent himself. So I didn't feel bad like representing my identity. So it's give lot of motivate to me you because of you are like you, Dihati ma'am, Asutosh sir, Ram sir, who are those time couldn't speak in English or they speak in breakage or breaking English. So these things are quite motivate to me, my internal body or you know in my internal. So that is the reason I need to wait a lot. I think I have to also open my channel motivate and represent myself.
Yeah, now see, like channel is not only way to get the viewers or get the viewership, all these
Yeah.
things. It is about the self improvement nowadays, and that's what I loved about all these channels. Like people are trying to improve themselves by watching others. Yeah, I think if there would be no channels like this, then they might have not got that idea or influence that they have right now. So I always appreciate all the YouTubers that has been taking those has been taking all these steps to improve themselves and improve others as well. And it is quite evident right now, like everybody can see that how many people have started doing it and they have been improving because of these channels. So sometimes when I look at my channel and I look at my own journey, then I feel like yeah, I have come a long way. At least I do not have like millions of community, but still even if I have lakhs of community and they have got inspiration from me, then I feel great. Okay, because I know there are so many genre and people are making contents, there are millions of creators, but they are not able to give that sort of thing that we YouTubers are giving to the people, like because we are changing or influencing the people's life, not we are just giving them certain sort of video which is just entertainment, source of entertainment. Yeah, entertainment is good thing in our life, but it is kind of perishable. It goes after some time, it doesn't stay for the long time. But when you learn the skill, when you learn something new in your life, it is forever. It is for whole life.
Yeah, you say a very correct point. Like nowadays, million of people who are in YouTube and they upload their channel. But the most important thing, like which video is quite and most important for me, or which video is quite motivate for me to myself improve, and really I improve a lot. So nowadays, I saw there are a lot of people who, coming in, YouTube and they improve a lot. Those was the time there's no any, not like facilities over there, like someone who interact or someone who talk to one-on-one video call. So nowadays, and the people who are very coming from very rural area, like I you from Bihar, some people who from Jharkhand, and there's no any way like those was the time there's a big institute in Kolkata, also in Bihar. So the people was thinking I couldn't spend the money. So that is the reason they stop their self. How can I go in that institute due to they don't have money. So that is the reason they couldn't go to the institute. But nowadays the road is open. If you are really want to be a good speaker in future, you can open or you can motivate or you can talk one on one, I would say.
Yeah. So that is the benefit with technology, that we are surrounded with the environment, surrounded with the right kind of apps and applications which are helping us to improve our English. And not only English, whatever skills you want to learn right now, it is just on your fingertips. Just you need to spend a little amount of money. It's not like that expensive as it used to be, because in olden days, if you want to learn English, then you will have to go to some city, you will have to enroll yourself in some institution, and then only you can learn it, right? But right now we are sitting in our home and we can do everything online. So that's the beauty of the online things right now. But still, I think most of the people are not able to use these platforms in positive way. Like they are engaging themselves in different sorts of things. It happens with everyone sometimes. Like if you go to watch something on YouTube, or you start watching something other, and it takes away your whole lots of time. So it happens. But still, one who can hold themselves and they are eager to do something new in their life, they have been learning skills and they have been improving, and they, like, life is becoming simpler day by day because of the technology.
Yes, correct. And I saw
And
your video like one Arif sir and Jadu.
that
So
too, yeah.
the video was quite, quite amazing. I would say, like mostly the Arif sir, he was like talking to you a lot of good vocabulary in those sessions. So, are you agree like it's in a beginning it's quite really important to learn those vocabulary because the people who start their journey it's quite difficult to store the lot of vocabulary in their mind. So, what is your, I mean, feedback, like as a beginner?
I think as a beginner, you do not need to learn big vocabulary words. You should focus on the basic vocabulary words, like which is important for speaking English. For example, you cannot speak big words at once because language is also kind of growth. So you need to uh, uplift yourself slowly. It's not that suddenly you can jump off. It takes time. You will have to go by rung of the ladder. You will have to climb rung by rung. So it's not that you can climb the top. So always I feel like always you need to start with simple things so you can feel it easy, because English is not initially it is not a easy language. It takes lots of effort and time, because I know from my own journey how difficult this journey has been. So I always suggest people, first and foremost thing you need to do, that you need to keep things simple at first place while you are starting speaking English. Later on, as time will pass, you automatically will feel what is needed to be improved. Whether you need a vocabulary words, grammar structure, or pronunciation, whatever you need, you will find out the way. But at the beginning, keep things simple. So I think yes, once you know how to communicate, you always need to improve yourself. You need to replace the old vocabulary words, and you need to pick up some another level of the vocabulary words and idioms, phrasal verbs, all these things. Right?
Yes, sir. So, I ask you one question. So, what is the most, I would say, the valuable video, like I have to implement, or what is the most benefit video where I implement in every day to be a good speaker in the future? What you will suggest?
My suggestion is very simple, that watch as many video as possible, listen to speakers, and find one of the speakers that you want to speak like. It's not I will tell you to copy anybody, but you should have an idea like how do you want to speak. You should have your own idea. Somewhere you should pitch up your uh, kind of speaking style there. So you do not need to totally copy somebody, but you will have the favorite speakers, like you want to be like him. So try to listen to him more often, and try to not imitate, but try to be clear in your thought. Because whoever is good as speakers, they are able to communicate well, they are able to deliver their message clearly. They do not have any sort of hindrances while they are delivering the message. So you need to understand that thing. So I would tell you, go and watch your favorite speakers again and again, and listen to them, and pick up the good things from them and try to implement in your own speech. And you will feel that you have now one way or path or road to walk on.
Okay, thank you, sir. Actually, I have a lot of question because this is the first meeting in our side, but the video is going quite big or large, I would say. So I hope so. If